הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. How good it is to be together. How good it is to be together. Whoa, 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 whoa. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. How good it is to be together. How good it is to be together. Whoa, 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 whoa. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. Bowie kala, Bowie kala, Bowie kala, Bowie kala. Bowie kala, Bowie kala, Bowie kala, Bowie kala. לך דודי לקראת כלה, הנה שבת נקבלה. Bowie kala, Bowie kala, Bowie kala, Bowie kala. Bowie kala, Bowie kala, Bowie kala, Bowie kala. לך דודי לקראת כלה, הנה שבת נקבלה. Bowie kala, Bowie kala, Bowie kala, Bowie kala. Bowie kala, Bowie kala, Bowie kala, Bowie kala. מה יפה היום, שבת שלום. מה יפה היום, שבת שלום. שבת, שבת שלום. שבת, שבת שלום. שבת, שבת שלום. שבת שלום. מה יפה היום, שבת שלום. מה יפה היום, שבת שלום.
Beautiful. Thanks for getting us started off on the right foot, Jacob.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, and Shabbat Shalom, everybody at home. Nice to be with you together here as we bring in Shabbat, our day of rest, maybe our day of fun, maybe our day of extra nap time and extra sleeping and being extra kind to all our parents and people taking care of us. Maybe a day where we actually get to spend even more time outside, especially given how nice the weather has been. And as we bring Shabbat in this week, as we do every week, both with songs and also with some blessings and blessings that engage our different senses, we will start things off with, anybody guess? The lighting of the candles for Shabbat. I know. I think you got that one. And we will light the candles and gather in that light together so we can all bring in some more light into our lives.
Let's sing together, folks. Gather in the light for Shabbat. We gather in the light for Shabbat. Put a little here, put a little there, put a little light everywhere. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat.
Amen and Shabbat Shalom. And next, what blessing do we have? If you said Kiddush, the blessing over grape juice or wine, then you were right. And so let's take out a glass of juice or even some water. You can even put us on pause and go grab a glass of juice and come back. That way we can all say the blessing together. And when you're ready, I'll invite you to hold your cup in your hand and we'll offer the blessing together.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen.
L'chaim.
Hi.
And last, but certainly not least, what do we have?
Is it Kol Nidre?
Not yet, Jacob, but we're getting closer. We've got motzi, the blessing for bread. And hopefully at this point, now that we've finished Passover, you may have some real bread and some real challah, which will taste extra sweet. I do not yet have real bread at my house. So we're going matzah for one last time. It's not that bad. We'll join together in the words of motzi.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, hamotzi lechem min haaretz b'te'avon.
Enjoy. Hopefully yours is fluffier than mine. That's a crunchy challah. And while you're eating a little bit of bread, a little bit of challah, I'm going to tell you a little story in honor of this time of year, which is springtime, certainly, and it's also the time of year where we are very close to Earth Day. Does anybody know what Earth Day is, what we celebrate? You can share with everybody who you're with if you have an answer. It's a time where we celebrate the earth, the world, and nature, and that we get to be outside and that we are called to take care of nature. And so this story comes from a long, long time ago. It's called Choni, the Circle Maker. And a long, long time ago lived a man named Choni. Try saying Choni, not the easiest one to say. And he liked to study. He was a scholar, and he also liked to be outside, like I'm sure many of us like to be outside, especially on a nice day. And one day, Choni was walking by his old neighbor who he knew for a long time, and she was planting a tree. She was digging a hole and putting the tree in the ground and covering it with dirt and watering it and fertilizing it. So I ask you, what's your favorite fruit or vegetable? Do you know if it grows on a tree, or does it grow in a bush, or maybe it grows in the ground? Well, this person, she was planting a carob tree. Carob is a fruit kind of thing that grows on trees, and this particular kind took 70 years from the time it was planted until it produced the fruit, the carob. And so Choni said to this old woman, as she was planting the tree, "Why are you planting a carob tree? You're not going to be around. You won't still be alive in 70 years when this tree starts making fruit." And she responded to him saying, "Well, someone planted trees for me when I was born. There were trees that were producing fruit. And so I too will plant trees for my descendants, for them in the future." And this must have really got Choni thinking, because he got really tired afterwards and he had to go lay down. He lay down in a nice shady spot right next to that small sapling as it was getting planted. And he fell asleep and he slept really, really well. He's a deep sleeper. And he woke up and he saw that that little seedling was now a huge, full-grown tree with little carobs even falling off and hitting the ground. He was amazed, and so he got up. He looked to find anybody, and the first person he saw, he found a woman, and he asked her, "Was it you that planted this tree?" And she said, "Oh, no, that wasn't me. That was my grandmother." And he couldn't believe it. He realized that meant that he must have slept for 70 years because he saw this tree go from just this little thing to this huge fruit-producing, carob-producing tree. And in that moment, Choni realized the importance of planting and caring for the earth, not just for himself, for people of his age, but for the future. And that's part of our job, is to care for the planet, both for ourselves, but also to make sure we are creating a beautiful place and a place where everybody can live years and years, generations into the future. So this week, as we get ready for Earth Day on Wednesday, I invite you to think about what are the things we can do to help make our world a better place for plants and for humans and for animals and everyone that lives on it. And one way we can do that is by giving tzedakah, donating some money to causes that help out the earth. And so at this point, I'll invite you at home to gather a little bit of tzedakah, find some coins, find some dollar bills, gather them together and choose as a family where you would like to donate them this week. And then we will offer the words of Shema, a little prayer that talks about how God is one, which is another way of saying that we are all connected.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai, Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai, Adonai Echad. Ya la la, ya la la la, ya la 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 la. Ya la la, ya la 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 la. Ya la la, ya la la la, ya la 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 la. Ya la la, ya la 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 la. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Va'ed. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Va'ed. Ya la la, ya la la la, ya la 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 la. Ya la la, ya la 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 la. Ya la la, ya la la la, ya la 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 la. Ya la la, ya la 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 la.
Beautiful. Thank you, Jacob. And we'll keep singing some more songs to bring in that joyful Shabbat spirit.
Yeah. So I had a guest come to me this morning, knock on my door, and I opened it up, and they were far too big to walk through my door. Can you guess who it was? Can you guess?
Who?
It was the dinosaur. Let's sing together. There's a dinosaur knocking at my door. Knocking 1, 2, 3. There's a dinosaur knocking at my door, and he wants to have Shabbat with me. And he wants to light the candles, and he wants to drink the wine, and he wants to eat the challah, 'cause it always tastes so fine. There's a dinosaur knocking at my door. Knocking 1, 2, 3. There's a dinosaur knocking at my door, and he wants to have Shabbat with me. But like I said, friends, the dinosaur is far too big to walk through the door. And when he tried to walk through the door, he bonked his head and he got confused, exactly confused. So now he wants to drink the candle. Drink the candle? Is that right, Rabbi Avi?
That is definitely not right.
No, I think we want to light the candle.
Uh-huh.
But then he wants to eat the wine?
What? I don't think so.
No. I think we want to drink the wine.
Uh-huh.
Because then he also said he wants to light the challah. No. We want to eat the challah because it always tastes so fine. There's a dinosaur knocking at my door. Knocking 1, 2, 3. There's a dinosaur knocking at my door, and he wants to have Shabbat with me. Beautiful. You guys sing so beautiful. I love hearing all of you sing so nicely and loudly. It's amazing. It warms my heart. Speaking of heartwarming, friends, it is time to grab somebody who you love dearly and snuggle in nice and tight with them as we sing our song of gratitude, of saying thank you for all the awesome things that are happening, that we have in our lives. I want you to take a second and pause the video, click pause, but just wait till you hear instructions first. Think about something in your life, maybe that's not in the song we're about to sing, something that you're really grateful for, and share it with someone you love. I want everyone to share something that they're just really happy about, something that they're grateful for in their life, something that you can say thank you for. Okay, now hit pause, share. Now that we're back, let's sing together. Baruch atah Adonai, thank you, God. Baruch atah Adonai, thank you, God. Thank you for the candles, thank you for the wine, thank you for the challah, it always tastes so fine. Baruch atah Adonai, thank you, God. Baruch atah Adonai, thank you, God. Thank you for my parents. Thank you for my parents, 'cause I'm the one they had. They love me when I'm happy, they'll love me when I'm sad. Baruch atah Adonai, thank you, God. Baruch atah Adonai, thank you, God. Thank you for my friends. Thank you for my friends, and thank you for my toys. Thank you, God, for watching over all the girls and boys. Baruch atah Adonai, thank you, God. Baruch atah Adonai, thank you, God. One more time, nice and pretty. Baruch atah Adonai, thank you, God. Beautiful.
All right. Well, Jacob, thank you for leading another wonderful Tot Shabbat.
My pleasure.
A thank you to everyone at home. Great to be with you, even as we are physically apart here as we celebrate Shabbat and celebrate springtime. How would you like to conclude things this morning, Jacob?
How about some Bim Bam? I'm not sure if do you guys know that song Bim Bam? Have you guys sung that before? Have you heard of it?
I certainly have.
Cool. Okay, I'm glad you have, Rabbi Avi. So I think we'll do Bim Bam. Bim bam, bim 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 bam, bim 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 bam, rubby dubby dubby, bim bam, bim 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 bam, bim bim, 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 bam. Shabbat shalom, hey, Shabbat shalom, hey, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom, hey, Shabbat shalom, hey, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom, hey, Shabbat shalom, hey, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom. Bim bam, bim 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 bam, bim 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 bam, dubby 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 bim bam, bim 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 bam, bim 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 bam. Shabbat shalom, hey Shabbat shalom, hey Shabbat 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 shalom. Shabbat shalom, hey Shabbat shalom, hey Shabbat 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 shalom. Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom.